Hey, and welcome to the Rathercast. My name is Jacob.
My name is Josh.
This is the Rathercast, where we have the smartest questions and the stupidest answers. Josh, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah?
Pretty good. It snowed this morning.
It did snow this morning.
But barely.
Yeah, like barely at all. I saw some on the roof. I mean, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Roofs of houses. It was a little bit on my car. Got on my windshield a bit.
Yeah, a little disappointing, but...
Yeah, I realized that my automatic wipers were already on when I got in my car this morning because it went onto my windshield and then they just started going. I was like, oh, I didn't know that was on.
Ooh, way to destroy your wipers.
It did not, thankfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything interesting in your life that's going on?
Honestly, nah, not really. I mean, it's just like a boring season. I mean, I guess it's like Christmas, so that's exciting. But
I guess so. You want to get started?
Sure.
All right, so first up, our first question. Would you rather cry instead of laughing or laugh instead of crying? This is a tough one.
Oh.
Yeah, because on one hand, imagine you're at a funeral.
Right? And you're just
someone
laughing.
Really close to you just
go.
died. You're like the saddest thing. Your grandparents just passed away, or your mother, or your father, and you just start busting out laughing constantly the entire service.
That's messed up.
You're giving like your eulogy, and you're like, they were a great person.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Dude, that would be terrible.
That would be terrible.
But also, on the other hand, your friend tells a joke and you
just
burst into tears.
It's no, because imagine if it was like a sensitive joke too.
Yeah.
A little bit risky, but
but you just start crying. People would think you were like always offended.
Or just like a your mama joke. Like,
yeah.
Start
It's just super offensive for some reason.
No, it was funny.
No, it was super funny. I liked it. I think I would have to go with crying instead of laughing, just because like the implications that laughing can have instead of crying. It's like there are some times where it can just be something that's super bad and you just start laughing.
Right. And I think that's a lot safer than.
Yeah, because at least everybody would just be like, oh yeah, he's just the guy that always cries.
Right. Maybe he's just like emotional, or maybe he's laughing so hard that he's crying.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't know,
but on the other hand,
people could hate you.
Yeah, if the other option, you would just be like, oh, that dude's super insensitive. I think we solved that question.
Honestly,
I think that's a pretty good answer.
Case. If you pick anything else, you're wrong.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Would you rather be covered in 1,000,000 ants or a single venomous snake? This, I think, depends on what you're afraid of, Josh. What are you afraid of?
Okay, listen. I honestly, I think this is another obvious one because 1,000,000 ants, they can go into like any place.
Body,
like that's disgusting.
Anywhere that you have an opening in your body.
You like feel all of them crawling, like bugs under your skin.
That would be terrible.
Oh, I don't even want to think about that.
Okay, but also on the other hand, it's a venomous snake. If it bites you,
is it like enough venom to kill you?
Well, let's assume. Yeah, okay. Let's assume it's the most venomous snake in the world. I think I would go with the snake.
Yeah,
honestly,
no.
I feel like
I just cannot take ants.
I think ants would be really bad.
I step on them.
Oh yeah. No, that would be really bad.
No, I agree.
I think snake is definitely the right option.
All right, what's the next one? Give me a good one.
I'll give you a good one. Would you rather mimic everything your dog does or not be able to tell the difference between any animal? Okay, this is one of my favorite ones.
What?
Okay, so
I gotta think about that. Oh no.
Okay, so basically, if you mimic your dog, you are yourself. You don't change into a dog. You are yourself, but you just do everything your dog does. Okay, this
right?
we can debate this.
Okay.
I think you keep your clothes.
I hope so.
I think that's safe. But the problem is, if your dog like drinks out of the toilet bowl, you are taking a huge slurp out of the toilet bowl too.
But think about it. Like, is it my dog specifically or someone else's or like an average like dog?
It's your dog.
Oh, then I'm fine. My dog is a service dog. She doesn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, my dog sometimes drinks out of the toilet bowl. That would be bad. Okay, but also, You would also be able to like take naps though, like all day, which would be great.
I mean, do I have any free will, or I have to?
You have to.
Oh, dang.
You absolutely have to. If they eat their dog food, you are right there alongside of them eating that dog food. Drinking out of dog bowls.
Ew.
Yeah. It's nasty.
Second one.
The second one?
I just don't want to eat dog food. Yeah, no.
Okay, but also not being able to tell the difference between any animal.
Oh, that's true.
If there's okay, just imagine this instance.
Okay.
There's a lion in front of you, but you see a pigeon. You don't have the instinct to run like, oh, that's a pigeon. I don't have to run from that. And the next thing you know, it's killing you.
Well, think about it, because like you can't tell the difference, like as in they all look the same size, shape, color, all that, or
I think it's more like it looks like a different animal. You can't tell the difference between any of them because they all look like something else.
Oh, okay, that's a tough one.
Yeah. So it's between eating dog food or
for a day.
Yeah.
Okay, for a day, and then the rest of my life is normal. I guess that's fine.
What?
Eating dog food.
Yeah. So you're either mimicking a dog for a day,
right,
or for the rest of your life you can't tell the difference between any animal.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean it's fine.
I'm gonna go with not being able to tell the difference between any animal.
Why? Why? Just because you don't want to embarrass yourself,
dude,
for a day?
Okay, but I feel like somebody would still do that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We cracked the code. We figured it out.
We cracked the code. I mean, legitimately though, I don't think it would be that bad if I couldn't tell the difference between any animal.
You just told me how you would die, get slaughtered because you thought a lion was a pigeon.
Yeah, but also on the other hand, how often do you see a lion?
At Disney World.
You saw a lion at Disney World?
Yeah, you never been to Disney World?
No, I've been to Disney World. I didn't see any lions there.
Well, I think you just went to the wrong part of Disney World.
Just walking around?
No, obviously not.
If it's in a cage, then you're not going to be like, oh,
no, but it was like
definitely go touch that.
Well, it was like I was in a truck and there was this lion on like a rock. I don't know. He was sleeping with this lady. I don't know.
You're in a truck. What's the lion gonna do? Yeah, you see a pigeon, truck, but you're like, oh, that's a pigeon. Your friends are like, hey, oh, pigeon. No, that's not a pigeon. And then you move on. I mean, like, you don't die.
I didn't take my friends to Disney.
The only way that this would be bad is if you were in, like, Africa on a wild safari and you're by yourself.
What if I am going to Africa?
Well, then don't be by yourself. Because if you're like, oh.
I should have eaten the dog food.
Because if you're like, oh, look at that pigeon, your friend will be like, no, dude, that's a lion. And then you can both dip. If you're by yourself, you have no idea.
Why would I go to Africa by myself?
I don't know. Okay, right answer. Let's just go with be a dog.
Okay.
I feel like that's fine.
Yeah, yeah. It's just for a day. Like
it is just for a day.
Put your ego to the side.
But yeah, it's like eating dog food. I don't want to do that. That would be terrible.
Name one person who does.
You know what?
Actually, you know what? My 4-year-old cousin did that one time because
ate dog food.
Well, I might have told her that it was like
no, you did not. You did not.
I did. I feel so bad.
Wait, so you pressured your 4-year?
What's the next question?
Okay, next question. Would you rather be 10 feet tall or have 10 feet?
Not 10 feet though. I can tell you that much.
You wouldn't want to have 10 feet?
I mean, think about it. If you have 10 feet, like, you're just weird. But if you're 10 feet tall, like, you're famous.
If you're 10 feet tall, you're still weird.
Like, you're weird famous. Like, nobody's like, oh, my God.
Nobody in history has ever been 10 feet tall.
They've been close.
They've been close. They've been like...
Wait.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Wait. But here's the thing. Notoriously, those people who have also been, like, super tall, like 9 feet tall, have died at, like, early ages. Because of health
8'11".
8'11". You are going to be 2 feet taller than that. You are. And how old was he when he died? Because I bet you $1 million it was due to health related problems because of their height.
Septic 22. Shock.
There you go.
It took 12 people to carry his coffin.
See, would you want to have 12 people to carry your coffin?
I don't even have 12 friends. I think that'd be pretty.
Just random people. Let's have random people carry my coffin. Okay, I think I would go with 10 feet, honestly.
10 feet tall or like 10?
No, I would have 10 feet.
Oh.
Because you would also be famous for that.
Oh. Okay, true.
Okay, imagine there's
just gonna buy 10 pairs.
I mean, where would they go?
Not 10 pairs, 5 pairs.
Would they be like all over your body or Because if they were all over your body, you wouldn't have to like walk upright anymore. You could lay down and walk.
Granted, you're saying you got feet really up weird. Your legs?
Yeah, or like on your back or something.
No, not on your back. Don't even make me think
Okay, but if
that.
they were like all branching off from your lower half of the body,
oh god,
you would be super fast though. Like you'd be insanely fast because you would have so many points of contact with the ground.
You just said feet, you didn't say like knees, because technically knees, thighs.
You know what? That is true. We have to define what a foot
fast,
is.
Or would just be really bad aerodynamic.
We have to define what a foot is. Like, where does a foot stop? What do you think?
I mean, below the ankle. Honestly, I feel like
below the ankle,
because the ankle is its own thing, right?
I guess but is it all part of your foot? Like, if somebody says I broke my foot, would you think below the ankle, or would you think like above the ankle?
Wait, I've actually never heard somebody say they've broken their foot. I feel like
would they say broke their leg? I guess would be
where. Let's look this up.
We have to look it up. Let's do it.
The last part of the foot is I cannot say that. The heel bone.
The heel bone. But how high does it go up?
No, it's just on the bottom. Apparently that's the last part.
That's the last part? So wait, you just have a...
Yeah, no, looking at a diagram, that is your foot.
Oh, so it's just like below your shin.
Right.
Is your foot.
That's actually wild.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 10 feet tall. I was thinking there would be a lot more...
Okay, it makes sense.
I was thinking there was going to be a lot more use out of having 10 feet. But if it's below the shin, there is
then you're just weird.
There's not a lot of stuff that you can
can't
do
even wear high tops. What a sad life.
Bro, you could wear 10 of them. Are you joking?
10 high tops? But you don't have ankles.
Okay, well, you could wear 2 high tops and then like 8 low dunks or something like that.
Okay, true.
Yeah.
How could you afford 10 dunks?
Bro, lots of people can afford multiple pairs of shoes.
Okay, true.
Okay, you want to hear our last question?
Oh, there's more?
There's one more. Would you rather the whole world would hear you every time you speak or always be misunderstood? So anytime you try to communicate with somebody...
The first wisest thing you said today.
What? Really?
Yeah, what?
This is a thinker, yeah.
Oh, no.
So either you are, like, anytime you try to communicate with anybody in the world,
okay,
they just don't get it. Or every time you speak, the whole world hears that. Listen.
Okay, not the second. I mean, not the first. Wait.
I like to sing when I'm alone.
Yeah. Imagine the whole world
is going to hear that.
Dude, just like Obama sitting in his house, just like...
Yeah, just hears that. I think I heard Jacob Connor.
No, but
sounds like he's singing.
But do they know you by name? Like,
I mean, the president would. I mean, I imagine. But I feel like misunderstood would be better, because there's a lot of just like bad personal things that you could say,
right,
that everybody in the world would hear.
Right.
So I mean, you talk about like a family member who died or something, everybody's gonna hear that.
Right.
Or like you're broke or something like that. Everybody hears that.
Yeah. Or just like, man, I hate my job, and your boss is like,
your boss hears that and it fires you.
You're out.
I mean,
you can't complain about anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody can hear it.
But also, you're never able to communicate ever again. I feel like if you're always misunderstood, even writing things down, like, that's out of the question.
Okay, fair.
This is a tough one.
That is tough.
Because if you're never misunderstood, you can't get anywhere in life. Because you wouldn't be able to write.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be able to talk to anybody. So, I mean...
No, you could...
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, that is tough. I'm trying to think about it, but, like, I gotta hand it to... I had to find the...
You had to find the button.
The first... I'm stumped.
I'm gonna go with the first one, I think. I think I'd rather have the whole world hear me than be mute forever. Because, like...
But the whole world?
Yeah, the whole world. But then just think the things that you would normally say in your head. If you...
Write it down.
Write it down.
Or
That's what I'm saying. Like, exactly. Ooh. If you text it, then all the important things that you don't want anybody hearing, then
Right, or you could just
Then
make
they
an
can't
announcement
hear
to the world, just like, "Oh, go stream my music or something.
Yeah.
Go like my
Bro,
Instagram."
You would be so famous if everybody could hear you.
Right? It's like constantly plugging your Instagram.
Oh, but also on the other hand, you would have so many haters and people that would want to silence you because you're always in their heads.
You could be a public enemy.
You could be a public enemy. I'm still going with the first one, I think.
Yeah.
I still gotta go with the first one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's fine.
What, are you going to go with the second one?
No, I think the first one too, but also just like imagine if you just had like you meet a girl and you're talking to her and her dad just hears everything that you're saying.
Oh, no.
Yeah, exactly. See, it makes...
Yeah, no, I think marriage or any kind of relationship is off the table.
Right.
I think you are on your own for the rest of your life.
Just never speak again.
Never speak again. All right, well, that's all the questions I have.
Well, yeah, we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, all right. Well, thank you so much for listening to the Rathercast.
Let us know if you agree with some of these or not.
Yeah,
we want to hear
please.
what you have to
We
say.
do want to hear your input.